Morning, everybody. Jeff from Rocky Valley Garage. Welcome to a rainy Saturday morning in Los Angeles. We took this strut assembly out of the Mustang a couple of days ago. Been sitting on the bench here. We went ahead and we put the spring compressors on there, and we got the top off and we got the nuts off. These are some usual nuts. These things are 21 millimeters, so we didn't have a 21 millimeter wrench, so we had to go get one. We're getting some noise out of the front suspension, so we decided just like we did the rear suspension, we'll just overhaul the front suspension. So we're going to be doing lure control arms, which we did one on the right side because one of the bushings was bad in there, and we're going to be doing one on the left side just because. We're going to keep this car. We want all the suspension to be good. It's a 2008 car. But one thing I wanted to call your attention to today is this is the bottom of the spring right here, and there is a coating that is cast on here. O'Reilly's, not a sponsor, takes and sells a kit in which you can take and get all of these parts here for the top. However, this part right here, you actually have to take and buy springs, and the springs are pretty pricey. Okay, so we don't want metal on metal. This is the landing area on the strut tower that spring lands on. So if you have metal on metal, it's going to make noise whenever you take and go over bumps and stuff like that. So what we did is we did a little bit of research. We found this material here. It is a rubber material, rubber strip, and it's about 31 thousandths thick. And you notice there's a line right here. So all of this area here, from here all the way around, we are going to take and wrap with this material. And we've already scraped off the old material because it just came off in very, very small pieces. Okay, so if you run into a situation where you are getting noise from the front end of the car and you want to take and do something about it because it just bugs the heck out of you like it does me, you can take and find this material here. This is an Amazon product. It's actually made by Duck. It's duct tape, D-U-C-K, not D-U-C-T, like you'd use on air conditioning and stuff like that. But if you go ahead and wind this on here, it'll take and help you out. Let me show you what it looks like when it's finished. So this is what it looks like when we have part of it wrapped, and we're overlapping about half, okay, all the way around, and we're to this point. You go ahead and peel off the blue backing and just go ahead and wind it around here. And let me show you what it looks like when it's finished. So here we are. We got this this whole car wrapped. We did a double wrap at the end to kind of seal it off, and then we go ahead and give it a good pat down. Okay, and then when this goes back into this portion right here, it'll go ahead and lock all this in. Okay, so this is kind of a hack so that when you don't have parts available, sometimes you can use other materials. So we'll go ahead and we'll put the strut back together and we'll put it back on the car. And then we got one on the other side to do, and we'll do it the same way. Hope I've given you some good information on here. Again, this duct tape, it's about 31 thousandths thick, okay? And when you go ahead and wrap it around there, it'll take and give you good insulation between the spring itself and the metal, so you won't have any noise out of there, okay? So you know, if you don't want to take them by a spring, I imagine the way parts are going right now, the spring's probably about $150. Okay, and I think this roll of tape cost me about $10. Okay, and it took about 5 minutes to take and do this. All right, so it takes longer to put it back together than it does to take and put this back on. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope it stops raining wherever you are. I hope you have a nice sunny day. And go ahead and attempt those projects. I totally encourage you. Be careful whenever you're using spring compressors. These are very dangerous. Make sure they're really hooked on. If there's a fly off, you'd really get hurt. So safety first, okay? You have a good day. Talk to you next time.